my Lord. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming to carry me home. Where's Jordan? Over in Israel.
I got a precept.
Let me ask you this real quick. You just said Israel. I got family that live in Israel, right? They left 20, 30 years ago.
Right. You doing what I mean?
Right. So what do you think about them? Because I hear a lot of people say that they left too soon.
That's right. That's true. That's true.
Right.
Well, the scriptures say that.
Somebody get from Babylon.
Hey, let me read this real quick. This is Nehemiah.
They were being presumptuous. They was trying to forward the Lord coming back. Like, oh well, if I go to Israel, the Lord won't come back quickly. Because the Lord said salvation is going to come from here. That's where His people is going to be saved from here. Babylon, which is miracle. And another thing, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No.
Another thing, the Lord put us over here to suffer out of punishment. When you put your child on punishment, your child can come to you and say, my punishment over today, I've done enough. No, you got to still go through that punishment. So when they went over there to Israel, they got afflicted by those people. They didn't get open with open arms. Right. You know, they got afflicted by those people because there was the Lord showing them, you still in captivity. I haven't delivered you yet. Why are you trying to deliver yourself?
Okay, so 2019, because I keep hearing this year, is...
No man knew if the hour or the time.
But isn't that the 400 year of the curse?
No man knows the time.
And we don't know if it's the 400 year because the scriptures say, hey, the white man was going to seek to change time and law. So we don't know what year it is. How many years?
So you don't know when it started, supposedly, the curse?
We don't know.
We say this too.
He added days to the year. So we don't know what year we in, what time frame.
Okay. So it's not the time that we live in.
The 400-year thing, that wasn't applying to over here. That was talking about when we was in Egypt.
Okay.
That's not applying to when we came over here in America.
Okay.
So when people say that the 400-year thing, they're going off. They don't know what they're talking about.
Can I get that microphone?
Yeah.
This microphone 10. Oh, you got it, brother? All right. It says, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion.
Right, the daughter of Zion is speaking the word of the children of Israel.
It says like a woman in travail.
Like a woman in travail, which means what? She's about to deliver a baby. We represent what? That baby. All right.
It says, for now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon.
Shall go even to Babylon, which is what America. Read.
There shalt thou be delivered.
See, there shall thou be delivered. That's what we're gonna be delivered from. We gonna what's that? Judges 5:11. There with the noise of the arches, the place of drawn water.
It says, there the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thy enemies. Not you getting a passport and going over there yourself. That's you attempting to deliver yourself. The Lord said, I will gather my elect from He gonna do it. So when the Lord do it, you gonna know He did it. You know what I mean? Like, them people went over there, and they over there, the land that they, first of all, they not even able to serve the Lord over there. They went over there to go to see some artifacts and relics. They made them put a yarmulke on. And the scripture tells you you're not supposed to have a man not supposed to prophesy with his head covered. So they made them they made them put the yarmulke on, and the portion of land that they gave them is a nuclear wasteland. And they gotta serve 2 years in the military. But that's the Lord?
Yeah, because the Lord said He's going to give us that land. So would you rather a man give you the land, or you wait for the Lord?
And also when you go into the prophecy, the Lord said, when our people is set up in that land, there should be no more war.
That's right.
So
it's still war.
It's still war. We're going to bring a World War III, which that's according to Bible prophecy.
Okay, what do you guys say to those who say that they're saved?
We just brought it up.
I mean, just for me, common sense, because I don't even know what scripture it is, but just for
Jeremiah 20,
it's the last chapter.
Matthew 24. Go ahead. It's 2:30. You got it? It was okay. We just put out all the scriptures, you know.
Because you gotta understand, like, to be saved means you can no longer endure peril.
No, look it up. Look up the word saved. Because the word saved means what? Be rescued from trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be saved. Like when them nuclear missiles is coming to hit America, and the Lord beam you up on them chariots. That's when you saved. Because of what?
But nobody.
Right, because that's what the Lord saved you from what? From what being destroyed by the nuclear missiles. And also from the famine and the pestilence, and all those different things that's coming to America. That's when you say, you ultimately saved when you beat up on them chariots.
I got it.
Nobody knows if they're saved or not.
That's the point. Until they actually
So
say
they say in the churches, I'm saved.
with cancer. You saved, but you got cancer.
But you still an American.
Right. This Matthew 10:22. This the Son speaking. He said, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end."
Right. He that endure, because you got to endure to the end. And what's coming? You got World War III coming. You got famine coming. You got race wars coming. You got all these things that's coming upon the earth. You got RFID chip. You got the FEMA camps. All that stuff is coming here in America soon. All right. I got the Holy Bible.
I got the word saved. It says he that endured to the end shall be saved. Now the word,
and you got to endure to the end. So if you endure all them things, and you get even after that, you still not guaranteed to get beaten up on the chariots.
it says that word is that word saved. It says to save, keep safe and sound, to rescue from danger or destruction.
From danger, from what? Destruction. From what? America being destroyed by the thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
Because you got many people, all right, say you got a couple people who the police gunned down. Now, I'm pretty sure some of them people was, quote unquote, felt that they were saved. But if you were saved, why did that destruction that they brought on you prevent that? See, our salvation is going to be physical. Now, the church speaks all, you saved, meaning you're not going to be in hell forever. But the scripture says being saved from all the bad things that the world is about to face. Because the world, the scripture says it's going to be a time like the world has never seen. And you read the history books. I'm pretty sure you read about famine and disease and all type of war, whatever that they teach you. But
it's going to be that times 10. This is the last hoorah for the Lord. Once America is destroyed, then His kingdom is coming in.
That's right.
And He's going out. He's bringing it with a bang this time. You basically gonna get a bang for your buck.
The scripture actually say, "Woe unto them who give, woe unto them who desire the day of the Lord." Yeah, that's it.
No, I guess I thought you said
Hold on, let me get this.
It's gonna be real nasty. Like women like you. Hey, women are gonna be getting raped.
Yeah.
Killed, murdered. Men are gonna be getting raped.
Getting out of prison. Hey, no, not on this scale.
On a mass scale. Hey, you wait when that dollar
Like what
crash.
happened to the women and during
Katrina, but it's gonna be that times 10.
It's gonna be happening all over America.
Hey, wait till that dollar crash, all right? And they can't feed them prisoners in them prisons. Like them guys in Michigan City behind that wall, they gonna have to get from behind them. So you wait till them guys get out them prisons. Some monsters in there.
And ain't gonna be no police.
Guys that done did 30 years stretch.
30 years stretch.
6'5", 300 pounds of
And all
muscle,
they do is
ready to rape men and women. they gonna be on the prowl, man. It's evil coming to this place, man.
This is a lamb back off what you said about saying. This is Jeremiah 8.
Can I add something?
Brother, go ahead.
Hey, another thing, once they lose funding, prison is funded.
That's right.
The stock market can collapse any day. Once they lose funding, they can't leave those people in there.
That's right.
They can't, because they can't feed them, they can't supply water. It's going to be a mass death. You know, they can't leave those people up in there. They're going to eventually get out. And they're gonna be proud on the street, and that's why they're gonna when the stock market crashes, they're gonna release something called an RFID chip.
That's
which
right.
is the mark of the beast,
Which is already.
and they're gonna say we can track the prisoners now through this RFID chip, so we can let them all out. And it's gonna be chaos.
Yep.
Chaos. It's gonna be chaos, man.
Now check it out, sister. What he just said about the prison. Do you know that there was a prison that they got prisoners that escaped from a prison? When that hurricane hit, but you didn't hear about it. You see what I'm saying? So they run in the media so they can control all of that. What's happening? All right, this is line back off what the brother was saying about saved, man. This is Jeremiah 8:20. He said the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Right, see, and we are not saved, which means what? We're not out of captivity, man. So when the things they teach in the church is so off and backwards, man. Really, the people, they really just ready to be slaughtered, man.
That's right.
When that day of evil come, man, they ain't gonna know what to do.
I get something.
They gonna get jacked up, man. Cause a lot of them pastors, they gonna lead them to actually get the chip. Cause a lot of these pastors, they funded by the government, the 501c3, and they gonna use Romans the 13th chapter to basically have them obey the government to take the chip. And people just don't know what's going on, man. Go ahead.
I got some real quick. This is Jeremiah 16:3. It said, for thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land. They shall die of grievous death.
The people in America, man, really, because scriptures say, Revelation 12:12.
Another thing, man, the independent black woman spirit, that's gonna go away. I'm independent, I don't have to need no man. And that day, women gonna be looking for men, because you know what? That men are made to protect them.
Right.
They're gonna be like, oh shit, well, let me get shit independent my ass. Hey, it's already started.
When I first approached you guys, and I think it was this guy asked me, was I married? Why did you ask me that?
Well, because we're only to teach. I mean, you can't teach if a woman is married, because the scripture says she's supposed to learn from her husband.
Okay, well, let me ask you about divorce. Let me ask you about divorce, because I am twice divorced. And I have friends who, like my friends who go to the house of Jacob, who's married. Her husband cheated on her, but she stayed with him. But she won't sleep with him, right? But their argument is the reason why they're staying married is because they can't divorce, because God, frowns upon divorce.
Yeah,
but my thing is, and people say, you shouldn't divorce, whatever. Does God want me to stay with a man who beats me, who abuses me, who abuses my children emotionally? Like, because I get that a lot. Like, you wasn't supposed to get a divorce.
Okay, well, the whole thing is out of course, because women now, they're set up now because women choose who they want to marry. And that's not right. See, the woman's supposed to go to the father. The man's supposed to have if a woman wants to get married and that man wants to marry her, your father's supposed to consent.
Well, my father was killed when I was 2.
Okay,
so
well,
he didn't get permission.
Well, see, like I said, in America right now, everything is upside down. It's messed up. You gotta.
No, I'm only child.
Well, okay, you say you know some Israelites, right? Do you read the scriptures?
I do.
Okay, who are you following as far as
I'm not following anyone right now. I mean.
Okay, well, now we get back to reading the scriptures and who to follow. Now the Lord just didn't happenstance. You just not here by happenstance. Now you read the prophets today. Okay, so the scripture says, "But choose you this day who you gonna serve." So from here on now, you supposed to you get these scriptures and you learn up under the men of the Lord, and then you pray and you just ask the name, right? You pray and ask the name. You ask the Lord to send you a husband.
Well,
and that's
my question.
Well, I can't go back to like the pagans. If your fathers passed and as far as your friends, they didn't already choose. They didn't already got married.
Divorce. I'm divorced. So,
well, yeah,
but they say that I'm not supposed to even get another husband because I wasn't supposed to divorce in the first place. This is what people tell me.
Did you leave him or did he leave you?
No, I divorced him.
You divorced him? So by the statutes, laws, and commandments, you're still his woman. Because he hold on, wait. Because in the scriptures where a woman cannot leave a man, there's no such thing.
Yeah, that's right.
A man can only leave a woman. So if a man's saying, you know what, I don't want to deal with you no more, here's your bill. I'm not with the divorce, you go do about your thing.
Yeah, but you know another thing, ain't none of these women, ain't none of these women that we got was virgins when we met.
Yeah, that's right.
And none of them are first. Right. So if you seeking to come into the truth and serve the Lord and get right, you just start over from there.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Today you get a slave.
Because was your husband an Israelite? Was he keeping the law, statutes, commandments?
He wasn't an Israelite. I mean, he.
Well, he is an Israelite, but he wasn't.
Well, yeah, he was, but he wasn't claiming. I mean, he was claiming he was a Christian in that, So.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
I mean, he did not cheat on me. He was not a cheater. He was just everything else.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
But y'all was married and y'all was consenting. The point is, I was over there hurting, but I overheard it. Now, a woman cannot leave her husband at all. Yep. And if she do leave him, then you remain unmarried. So what they was telling you is correct.
That's right.
Well, then he agreed to the divorce. It wasn't like he went in there fighting and like, I don't want a divorce.
Like we said, since you didn't know, since it was ignorance, there's nothing you can do about it. If y'all separated now and you're just not getting this knowledge, I mean, it's this point on.
Yeah,
because basically you have a westernized way of thinking. You don't think like the Israelite according to the Bible. See that goes back to the book of John. You must be what? Be born again. So all that stuff you learn in the past of being an independent woman and all these different laws of the so-called white man, you got to get rid of that stuff. Because the scriptures say the ways of this world is death, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? How you going on?
Let me ask you this then, because marriage vows, like where did that come from? Because it's not biblical, right?
Basically, when you get married, according to the system of things, to the system of things, as far as like you basically involved in the government in your relationship.
Right, but I'm talking about the Bible.
Now, according to the Bible, now as far as like the Bible speaks on that. Matter of fact, I'll read it.
Yeah,
this is I'm gonna
I heard something about like just a man entering a woman, then they're married.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's it.
Can I say that?
It says what? That a man shall what? Become one flesh. How did it become one flesh? Join together.
Yeah.
Marriage means what? To join. How do a man and woman join? Through sex.
Now in the scriptures, we did have like a little ceremony of where both families come together and like throw a type of party. It is in the scriptures where that happened.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Judges. There's one of Judges.
There's one of Judges. I think
when the Lord turned water into wine, where was he at? When they was having to get together.
So that's not. So there's nothing wrong with that. Both families coming together, partying with each other, throwing a ceremony. You know, there's nothing wrong with that because also.
But as far as the whole ring, you gotta buy me a diamond ring.
Yeah, where'd that come from? That's
that's vain. That's
an heathenistic custom.
That's Roman. That's the Romans did.
So you guys don't wear.
I mean, Egypt.
I wouldn't require a woman to buy me no ring. I don't.
And would you?
We can give them gifts, though.
No, I'm talking about the wedding ring. You guys don't do that.
It's a heathen custom.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with wearing rings.
No,
But as a wedding
You actually talking about actually buying her a ring and saying, "Would you marry me?" And
Yeah.
Now, if you buy her a ring because she a good wife and she treats you, then that's okay. But if you saying this is for marriage, that's not in the Bible.
So you guys go to the courthouse and get the certificate?
No.
Okay.
Because see, doing that, you still relying on Esau.
Right.
You still trusting in his system.
Okay.
Yeah, marriage comes through consummation. Right. When a man and a woman get together, I mean, really get together. You understand? When they become one.
And if I may add, sorry,
I'm trying to say it in the most.
No, I get it.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's why even when you do get a marriage license, when you want to get it annulled, if you ain't never consummated the marriage, that's the easy way to get it annulled. You ain't got to go through all that divorce lawyers and all that. They'd be like, "Well, have the marriage been consummated?" It'd be like, "Nope," and they'd be like, "All right, now they divorced," because even they know that consummation, that's making it firm. That's when it's firm, you know.
That's why I say cut away from flesh.
Because they become one flesh when they join. Exactly. Now I got 1 Corinthians 7:2, because somebody heard 1 Peter 3:18 to back it up.
Yeah, I got it right here.
It says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband.
So it says to avoid fornication. Basically, my pops would say, if you said you would have had a wife, if you would have had a husband, and one of these brothers was like, well, putting him to the side, let's get together. That's fornication because you already married to one man already. We're not even supposed to talk to you.
What about plural marriage for men having multiple
women? That's in the scriptures. That's in the scriptures.
Let's keep it. Hold on.
But we don't choose to do it on
But
this.
it's an option.
It is an option.
Well, we don't practice it because we're not ready.
It is scripture. Let me say it like that. It's not a sin to do it. It's not a sin to do it.
But you don't practice it.
We don't practice it because it's hell to keep one woman. You struggling to keep one. Both of y'all got to work, so how you gonna?
But if you can afford,
oh yeah, if I can afford it.
But the scriptures say let a bishop be blameless and man one woman. Like so, a man that has a high office is not supposed to have many wives. You know why? Because he gets. The more wives he gets take away from his work and the truth. You know what I'm saying? It takes because you gotta, oh baby, because you know when you got a woman, you gotta actually deal with her like you gotta take her out. You gotta, hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sweeten her up. Hey, baby, you look beautiful. Here, about yourself.
You have to say, a man that cares has a wife, he cares for the things of the world.
You gotta pop her.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what that means. You know, because like the brother was saying, you gotta take her out. You gotta buy a nice thing. You gotta, you know, because that's what she understands. She's, you know, a woman is like kind of worldly, you know.
Okay, so on the 7th, do you guys gather somewhere or
On the Sabbath?
Yeah. Or what do you think? Okay, so I'm saying you guys don't have like a certain time that you guys get together.
Yeah,
On high holy days.
I mean, mainly this is what you see right here.
Okay.
We do have different Bible studies and Hebrew classes and stuff like that.
And where do you guys have that?
At each other's houses.
Okay.
But that's just
like
Basically, we ain't got it. Ain't co-ed. It ain't no co-ed like.
So it's just the men.
It's just men.
well,
right.
There's sisters in the truth though. It's brothers that got wives that do keep the